If I told you the minute Marcus Mariota was drafted he would have an underwhelming injury-riddled career, you would laugh. But it is no joke.
Take or leave.
Hello, this is Take or Leave, and today we'll be talking about why Marcus Mariota failed in the NFL. To find the real problem, you have to go back to his early years. Marcus Mariota was born October 30th, 1993 in Honolulu, Hawaii. In high school, he developed stardom under two sports, track and football. This track background is likely where he got his love to make plays with his legs and scramble on a football field. Marcus Mariota was a 3-star out of high school and the number 2 player in Hawaii. He decided to play college football at Oregon. Mariota had a decorated career at Oregon that included many awards, including a Heisman. He was drafted number 2 overall in the 2014 NFL Draft by the Tennessee Titans, and there had already been a mistake, one commonly made by teams, but they can't really do anything about it unless you have a veteran quarterback to handle this. The correct way to do this is what the Chiefs did with Patrick Mahomes. They started Alex Smith and let Patrick Mahomes develop on the bench. The incorrect way to do this is what RG3 and Dwayne Haskins were put through, both by the same organization, which is now the Commanders. They were thrown into the fire and expected to play at an NFL level when you are an underdeveloped raw prospect. And that's not really how you're supposed to play. You can't expect too much from a quarterback that is just coming off, and these teams usually do not have enough weapons if you're drafting a QB that high to even expect something from someone with as much talent as someone like Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. The second issue was out of anyone's control, though. But Marcus Mariota would never be the same. In Mariota's rookie year, week 15, Mariota suffered an MCL sprain. This was just the start. The very next year in week 16, in a game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Mariota fractured his leg on a sack where he was tripped and his leg was twisted. Before this injury, Mariota was having a pretty good sophomore campaign. He had 3,426 passing yards, 26 passing touchdowns to just 9 interceptions. He was also having a fairly solid rookie season with 2,818 passing yards, 19 passing touchdowns to just 10 interceptions. In these 2 seasons, he had about 600 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground. But these were arguably Mariota's best years. Mariota would come back in 2017 and have a 13 to 15 touchdown to interception ratio. In 2018, he would have 2,000 passing yards and 11 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions, but only played 88% of the snaps. The following year, he started out pretty good, throwing 7 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions, but was eventually benched for Ryan Tannehill, who is still starting for the Tennessee Titans. He would be traded to the Raiders for a 6th-round pick. He was a backup and occasionally played a Taysom Hill-like role where he came in as a receiver and a running back on some plays. This is most likely his most successful years since the injuries. Mariota would be released after the 2021 season and picked up by the Falcons. He had his best rushing year, getting 400 yards on the ground and 2,000 yards in the air, but ended up on IR by the end of the year. Some people need to realize it's not all the players' fault. Marcus Mariota's career was stopped before it started by poor coaching and bad luck. As mentioned, some people who have also been victims of this are Robert Griffin III and Dwayne Haskins. He is a great person and a great player. He was a great player. He put in work on and off the field, and it just sucks to see someone with the talent and personality of Marcus Mariota, stuff go to waste. Wish Marcus all the success in the world. Peace. See you on the next one.
Take or leave.